Based on social media, they think Captain Marvel's facing some serious challenges because it seems like people are judging the movie before they've even seen it. And you guys know that I'm a lefty. I feel like we might have a kind of like Mary Sue scenario. Come on, we know it's like the social justice narrative. I do not believe Brie Larson is the right pick for Captain Marvel.
I think she's a fine actress.
Apparently, Brie Larson in the past has said some really cringy, like, social justice warrior type things. I don't know or care about that for the most part. She's pissed off a large demographic, and they're coming at her. I am not overly angry at Brie Larson and Captain Marvel's production team. I think the movie's gonna do really well. I don't think the Marvel Cinematic Universe has any female-led movies. There's absolutely nothing wrong with diversity in the Marvel movies, and I would actually go further to say you have to expect it. I thought Black Panther was awesome. I really do. T'Challa, the main character, you know, the guy, he's literally Black Panther, was basically like a Trump supporter. Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan didn't come out and say, oh, this movie's not for white people. No, they said this movie is for everybody and we're just trying to celebrate, you know, celebrate people's history, and it's meant to be positive, and everybody, that's really cool. I really like that you guys are doing that. I'm happy you have a movie that represents you, and, you know, go see it. Did you not watch Hunger Games? That was like a huge deal. No, man, like, you don't understand what it's like to be a woman and to see like a woman on the screen. If that speaks to you as a person, more power to you. I have no beef, none whatsoever. Personally, I'm just not going to go see it. I reserve the right to see the movie at a later date, depending on reviews. When I admittedly not a big fan of reading the comics, so I don't know too much about Carol Danvers. We know that there are better people who would be better fit for the character of Captain Marvel. It seems like people are judging the movie before they've even seen it. I certainly hope they don't fall down into this trap of doing this weird, far-lefty ideological stuff that just ruins the stories. There's too much in this and others that really lay on the, like, girl power narrative a bit too much for me. I'm not saying the movie is going to be this girl power thing. I'm not going to make assumptions about the plot. It is not an issue of social justice. It's an issue of cringy, unrelatable storytelling. Wonder Woman didn't have the girl power narrative. They really played up the femininity of Wonder Woman as like a motherly character. Gal Gadot plays, you know, Wonder Woman who's very idealistic and very motherly and strong. Ooh, God, hardcore cringe. Man, maybe this might be another Ghostbusters, right? I felt slighted by Ghostbusters and by The Last Jedi. I really wanted to walk out of those movies. So I've always actually aspired to be more like, you know, Jet Li or Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee as great heroes of talent. So I'm not saying the movie's going to be bad. I think it'll actually be pretty good. I'm betting on it being pretty good. I believe the movie is bad. I don't even mind if Marvel wants to make a movie that's overly feminist. Do not make it a big feminist film. I don't want to keep ranting on Captain Marvel. You probably have like a couple 100,000 who are like, screw the marketing, you're pushing me too hard. I have no problem making a ton of videos about Captain Marvel. But seriously, if I get like 100,000 views... Listen, the decisions they make in terms of social justice is monetarily driven. We are going to have a Captain Marvel social justice battle. I have no problem making a ton of videos about Captain Marvel. And they're purposefully misconstruing what's actually happening to push their narrative. I'm not a fan of how they've crafted the story either. And they're pushing social justice instead of making an epic hero's journey. It seems like people are judging the movie before they've even seen it. Wow, man, these people live in a dangerous, false reality. I don't consider myself to be completely opposed to diversity. I feel like too often they make movies that denigrate men for the sake of women. I'm betting on it being pretty good. And the reviews are coming in, but I don't believe them. It looks like, based on some of the initial reactions, it's not an overly feminist film. Come on, we know it's like the social justice narrative. You're killing me! I don't want to have to do this! But anyway, this has gotten a bit rambly. I can't believe how many videos I've made about this. I guarantee there's going to be people accusing me of sexism. I think it's going to be panned by the fans. So it's coming up this weekend. I'm going to look forward to seeing how it does. Hey, look, Marvel, I love Marvel. I hope it does well. I hope it's a good movie because I want to see it. You know what? I'm done ranting on this. I can't believe I ranted as long as I did. God, I'm so sick of this monetarily driven videos of purposefully misconstruing what's actually happening for like a couple 100,000 Trump supporters. I have no problem making a ton of videos about Captain Marvel.